Hi ladies, I just wanted to come on here and give a little bit of a life update. This past Friday, May 8th, I found out that I am pregnant with baby number 6. I didn't do a live pregnancy test because I had tested the day before at 9 days past ovulation and it had come up negative, so I didn't think that 10 days past ovulation would give me a positive, but I tested anyway. And I actually did get a positive, and I had no symptoms. That's one of the other reasons why I didn't think I would get a positive, except for a little bit of insomnia here and there. I noticed that, but sometimes that happens to me when I'm gonna get my period too, so I didn't think much of it. The symptoms have increased since then. I'm 4 weeks 4 days now. It was the first cycle after I stopped breastfeeding. I've had 5 cycles since the baby was 8 months old. I returned to cycles even while I was breastfeeding, but breastfeeding was working as a really good birth control for me. I was not getting pregnant. We used no other protection since the baby was 6 weeks old, just breastfeeding. And I know that doesn't work for all women, but it does for me apparently, because this is the second time I used breastfeeding as birth control. I also did with my daughter, and when we tried to get pregnant with my 4th baby, I had to completely wean her to get pregnant. Even though my cycles do return, I'm still either not ovulating or my lining doesn't build enough to sustain a pregnancy, or my progesterone is just not up there. So this cycle, after I stopped breastfeeding, I was taking B6s to see if that would make a difference, and apparently it did. We weren't really trying, it was more just if it happens kind of deal. Although my husband wasn't really wanting to yet, he wanted to wait a while, but he also knew what would happen. So, I mean, we take chances, so it's fine. We are really happy. We're excited. I'm really excited because I'm glad I'll have the last baby close to the 5th one, because he kind of was further along or further apart than the other ones. My first 4 were really close with each other. They were born within 4 years, all 4 of them. And then the last one had a 2.5 year gap between the 4th and him. He's the 5th. So I kind of felt bad about that, because I was like, all throughout his school years, he's going to be all alone. He's going to wonder why we put him and the last sibling so far from each other that they don't get to go to school together like the first 4 do. So that was one of my reasons why I wanted it to be sooner than later. Plus, I'm 32 years old, so I wanted to get that over with so we could go, I wanted my kids to be a certain age by the time I'm 40. I don't think that's old, it's just, that's just my preference. But we're really excited. My due date's going to be January 15, 2016. But I still have to go get that confirmed at the doctor because I ovulated late, and I know that from taking my temperature. And the reason I was taking my temperature was because I was curious to see if I was even ovulating, since I had 5 cycles and I had not gotten pregnant, or 4 cycles. This was the 5th one that I did end up getting pregnant with. I didn't think that breastfeeding was that effective, since with my daughter, I got pregnant when she was 8.5 months old or 9 months old. I didn't think that I could sustain not getting pregnant, or continue using breastfeeding as birth control, even though I was only breastfeeding once or twice a day. But apparently that it was working well even then. But I have my first doctor's appointment on June 4th at 9 a.m., so I'll update you guys on that again. I'm also planning to start a family channel. I haven't decided the channel name yet. That's pretty much what's holding me back right now. I think I'll film maybe 3 times a day and see how that goes. If I see that I have enough subscribers, then I will increase to maybe a daily vlog or whatever else, whatever I can, basically. Right now I'm going to school in addition to having all the kids. They are all in daycare today because I have a test to study for. So I'm doing that right now. And anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.